Esther Passaris is in trouble. Apparently, the youths have decided that the first test for the Iebc is going to be recalling Esther Modhoni Passaris. She's been making headlines for all the wrong reason, and the youths have decided that they're going to go down with her, watanguka na Esther Passaris. So this is the focus of this video this particular morning, because Esther Passaris seem to have touched a live wire, and Gen Z and millennials are saying that she has to serve as an example to the rest of parliamentarians. A very warm welcome, guys, to my channel this morning, and if it is your first time on my channel, could you kindly just spare a moment of your time and hit that subscription button and put on a notification bell as well, so that when I do subsequent videos you'll not miss out. Allow me to begin my video with this message from Pauline Njoroge. Nairobians, you may need to search for another woman rep. Looks like the current one, Passaris, has been assigned other duties, doubling up as msemaji wa ikulu na msemaji wa polisi. It tells you the beef that the young people has with Esther Passaris, because she seemed to be playing both for the police, both for the government. She seemed to be speaking for the police and the government, and that is the bone of contention of the beef that the young people has with Esther Passaris. I want to put everything into context so that you understand where did the war start and how this war is unfolding, because it seems Mama County could be on her way out anytime from now. So stay tuned. The wars of Mama County began with the statements she's been making, especially after the Gen Z protest, and that is what made the youth so angry with her. But to add salt to the injury, she introduced a bill in the parliament, the bill that is known as Public Order Amendment. It's a bill that is aimed, or that is made to control how protests are done or demonstrations are done in the country. And that is what the youth said, that she's gone overboard, because in the proposal, the woman rep said that no public meeting or procession would be allowed within 100-meter radius of parliament, courtrooms, and protected areas designated under Protected Areas Act. A person who contravenes the provision of this section commits an offense and shall, on conviction, be liable to a fine not exceeding 100,000 shillings or to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 3 months, or both. The bill reads in part, and that's what exactly the Gen Z said, that this is trying to gag freedom of expression, especially demonstration, because remember, picketing is allowed in the Constitution. And the bill also gives the Interior CS Cabinet, or Interior Cabinet CS, the authority to designate demonstration zone after consultations with the county government. This will entail prescribing areas where public processions are allowed, as well as areas where they are prohibited. As per the current provision in Chapter 56 of the Public Order Act, public meetings and processions are regulated, with organizers required to notify police at least 3 days before the planned event. Organizers of the event are also expected to share details of the date, location, and time of the planned gathering, which is restricted to be between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. I'm just reading part of what Mama County was proposing in her bill. And if Passaris' bill is passed, more stringent guardrails will be placed on demonstrations, as protesters would effectively be limited to certain areas away from the key state infrastructure. The proposal came on the back of a wave of destruction of property that was witnessed during the June 25th demonstration across the country, which were meant to remember the lives of those who succumbed a year earlier. According to the Director of Criminal Investigation, Boss Amin Mohammed, the protests were well orchestrated by several unnamed figures who mobilized goons to hijack peaceful demonstration and target government infrastructure. So this leads us to a question. Did Passaris fly so close to the sun with the wings of the wax? Because it seems this is what the youths were eagerly awaiting so that they can pin her down. And the youths have been waiting patiently for Iebc to be properly reconstituted or to be properly put in place, especially the commissioners. And once the commissioner were recently sworn in, the youths have decided that they are going to use Esther Passaris as an example to the rest of the leaders, and they initiated a recall. Yesterday, Shakira Wafula, Mabonga, and the rest of the youth sent a petition to the Iebc, and the Iebc stamped the petition confirming that they have received and they are going to review, quote unquote, the sins that the youth are saying Esther Passaris has committed. And thereafter, they're going to give a direction, because once they approve the charges or that have been leveled against her, then the youth are going to embark on what we call signature collection. They need about 750,000 signatures from Nairobi constituency where Passaris represent. And then thereafter, they can initiate a recall. There are going to be another by-election, and that will be Luwere Passaris, or we will sing Luwere Passaris, because that will be the end of her. So this tells you that leaders should tread very careful, especially they should realize that Kenyans are the bosses, and they should listen to the ground as opposed to the way they normally push their orders from up. Because if Passaris steps out, I foresee a scenario where it's going to open floodgates of other recalls. Remember, so many young people have got beef with these parliamentarians or these leaders, and they want just a window to recall them and to show them that they are indeed angry with them. Remember those who voted yes for the finance bill in 2024 that led to the protest? The youth labeled them or have written their names down, and they're saying that come 2027 hatutataka kupangwa, hatutataka kusikia any stories about, oh, we did this or this. We are going to refer to that particular list, and we are going to tell you why did you vote yes and yet the ground said you should vote no. That will be another interesting scenario that awaits this guy, because I foresee most of them, I think 90% of these parliamentarians are not making it again to the after 2027 general election, because I don't know the route they are going to use or the good words they're gonna tell the youths so as to win their hearts back. So stay tuned, because everything is unfolding in Kenya and a very interesting scenario awaits us. If it is your first time on my channel, guys, before you sign out, could you kindly just spare a moment of your time and hit that subscription button and put on a notification bell as well, so that when I do subsequent videos, you'll not miss out. Adios. Ciao, ciao.